In this video, we'll look at how you can create a recovery drive in Windows 10. Creating a recovery drive is a great utility to have when troubleshooting problems when your computer can't start. You never know when you'll need to restore the system to a working state, so you want to make sure that you have a recovery drive available. So to create a recovery drive, you want to go into Control Panel. Once in Control Panel, if you go to the View By and change to Large Icons, and then select Recovery. And there you can see the first option, which is to create a recovery drive. Here on the Create a Recovery Drive menu, this will allow you to start the procedure to create a recovery drive on a USB. You want to make sure that you have the backup system files to the recovery drive selected. Once you start the recovery wizard, this will go and analyze your system and work out how much space is required to create the recovery drive, which will contain the boot drive and system files. You can see that after analyzing the system, Windows says that the USB you use must be able to hold at least 8 gig and everything on the drive will be deleted. So make sure when you see this window pop up, make sure that you have a USB that has enough capacity. Before you use the USB drive, make sure you've backed up everything on the USB, as the USB will be formatted as part of the recovery drive process. So once the recovery drive is created, you want to keep it in a safe place. So select Finish and we'll close down that window. And if you go into File Explorer now, and we'll check this computer, you can see that the USB has now been created with the label of recovery. So we'll go ahead and perform a restore using the recovery drive. So if we restart the computer, and when the system is starting up again, you want to get into the boot manager. Each vendor has different keys which will get you into this menu, but usually you can press the escape key, which will bring you into a one-time boot menu. Here, select the USB device option, which has the recovery drive files on. So select the keyboard layout for your region. And here you can see the first option, which is recover from a drive. So this reinstalls Windows from the recovery drive connected to the PC. So that's what we have. So we'll go ahead and select that. When in the recover from a drive, you have two options available to you. The first one is just remove my files. This performs a quick format and doesn't take long. Your files might be recoverable by someone else since they are only marked as deleted. The second option is to clean the drive fully. This performs a secure erase to fully clean your drive by overwriting your files so that they can't be easily recovered. Now this can take several hours to finish, so for this demonstration we're just going to use the just remove my files. So once it's checked the USB, it will tell you what's going to happen. So it will tell you that all personal files and user accounts on this PC will be removed. Any apps and programs that didn't come with this PC will be removed. Windows will be reinstalled from the recovery drive connected to your PC. If you've repartitioned your system drive, this will restore its default partitions. So we'll go ahead and select the recover option there. Okay, so that'll go ahead and start the recovery process. So once the restore has completed, you'll get prompted to configure a number of things like your time region, keyboard layout, user accounts, and security questions. So we'll go ahead and configure all those settings. Okay, so you can see that the system is now restored and Windows 10 is now available once again. So remember to keep your recovery drive in a safe place. As you can see, it's a very useful utility to use when your computer has trouble starting up.